taky. Takže jdeme na to. Wolfenstein The New Colossus DLC. Jdeme na to. Jdeme to dohrát, to taky máme hotové, že jo? Sus Machine, Freedom Chronicles, ne, to je Play Zero. Jo, tady, Continuum Game, jo.
Hey, Joe. Say hi to the surveillance cameras. You really embarrassed me in front of the Oberkommando, Joe. I told them you were dead. Dead. A slave embarrassing an Oberkommandant of the Reich? Embarrassment, Joe. There is nothing I hate more than being caught with my pants down.
Jo, tady tu chceš, vole. Ne, tady, jo.
So I found an old friend of yours, deep in a coal mine outside Hillsborough.
Jo, neříkej, vole. Koho jsi tam našel?
He's waiting for you in the room at the end of the hall. Consider this my gift to you, Joe. See you around, gunslinger.
Papa? That you, son? I can't go on no more. My spirit's leaving me. Get on out of here. Forget it. The Stallions are no quitters, old man. Hell's bells, son. Yeah. Papa had ignited the fire inside. I wasn't about to let Metza get to my family. I had passed through the eye of the storm and come out as something else. A beast of vengeance. A machine built to destroy Nazis.
A to byla která, vole? On the run, OK. Takže...
You stay here, Papa. Rest up, okay? Go on, raise some hell, son. After Springfield, I traveled across the Midwest. I was a man on fire, burning with a singular purpose, to destroy Roderick Metza. I was a hunter, a predator, following a trail of blood. And my prey led me to the Topeka Space Center in Kansas. The fire was burning ever brighter inside me, but I knew I was in for a heck of a fight. Metza had caught a case of the jitters, hiding away in the high-security space center in Topeka. There was no place left on Earth for him to run.
Peekaboo! Yes. Ty vole.
Hast du den Kerl gesehen? Negativ.
Ja?
Ich wechsle meine Position!
Precíky, vole. To má.
Bastard's office. Could still smell him in here. Smelled like
1950.
a dentist's office. Made me never want to see a dentist again.
To je něco na čtení ještě.
Gentlemen of the Oberkommando, a vulgar display of force is the only way to end the American resistance growing in the Midwest. The Sun Conveyor, aka the Sun Gun, orbiting Earth, will soon be operational. I propose going to Venus, where I can coordinate an attack that will set fire to everything within the borders of Region 2 and 3 of the American territories. Yes, the place would be uninhabitable for many, many years. But I think you all agree it would be worth it. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to your decision. Auf Wiedersehen.
So, Metza had flown the coop to Venus, hedging his bets on destroying America. Well, I wasn't gonna let the game end like that. I had to find a way inside that launch station. Maybe there was a hidden opening somewhere.
To jo, ale kde, kurva? Bejt nácek a měl bych někde otvírání skrytý, kam bych to schoval. Tady někde za mnou, vole. Jo, piču za mnou, vole. Tady.
Hey Albert, weißt du, was Überkommandant Metze gesagt hat? Ja, dass wir seine besten Soldaten wären.
Wusste ich doch. Aber warum sind wir da nicht drauf?
Wir sind wahrscheinlich zu gut. Irgendwer muss hier ja für Ordnung sorgen.
Ha, leuchtet ein.
Albert, um ehrlich zu sein, glaube ich nicht, dass du viel verpasst. Das Essen da oben soll schlimmer sein als das amerikanische. Den ganzen Tag starrt man nur auf Steine, dann gibt's nicht mal Terroristen zum Abknallen.
Der Führer soll angeblich die ganze Zeit da oben sein. Stell dir mal vor.
Easy. Signaldetekt, vole.
War das für ein Geräusch?
No to stejně nemá tlumič, vole.
Hallo? Alles in Ordnung? Ist er wer? Ein Toter!
Nic za čtení tady není. Proč takový zásob?
Wir sind Toter!
Co? Jak mu přijde, vole, prostě můj, vole, jenom vyjede ruka, vole, a bum. Taky nic, jo? Okay.
Was war das?
Jo, ale kam oni 20? Co má tady kurva dělat, vole? Na to jsem přišel, ty vole. Jo, tady je ventilační šachta, vole. to jde? Kurva, ty jsem přišel, ne, do piči. Ale musím tady. Kurva. Jsem posral si ho trošičku. Jo. Vypadla ta pistolka, vole. Vy jste úplně blbý, vole, když mi jdete do rány, ty vole. Pak kurva nemáte, no. Asi ne, no.
I had to find something to hide in. Play the stowaway game on board a ship to Venus.
Tamhle, vole.
Going into space, I realized I was signing my death sentence. This was a one-way ticket. End of the line for Gunslinger Joe. But I had to keep moving. I had to keep fighting. For Papa. For America. It felt like an eternity had passed by in that container. My body ached. I didn't even know up from down. I just knew I had to get out, find Metza, and stop him from using that sun gun.
Počkej, kde je? Ty pode mnou, nebo? No. je zrovna hledám, vole.
Ich ändere meine Position! Verstanden!
Ale kudy? Jako tudy? No asi jo. No to se nebylo. Yep. Ty brkovníci. Why are you running? Aby se promrdl texturu, vole. Co vám je koukáš, vole? Kudy tudy do Betléma, vole? Nevím, vole. On prostě robotu vydává prostě do čumáku, vole. Nazdar! Počkej, já to hledám, vole, tady. No počkej, jo, tady. Tady někde by měl bez schody, tady. A tudy. Jak to nevím, to je neopozecí mapa, vole. Oha, průchod.
I thought you were dead, Joe. Persistent. Just like your worthless father, slaving away down in those awful Hillsborough mines. And look where his persistence got him. 6 feet under. My father was a preacher, Joe. And at night, I'd
stay out of my way.
Gunslinger Joe does not leave here alive. You hear me, you worthless worms? He is stomping all over the legacy of my ancestors with his dirty little feet. 10,000 marks and a promotion to any man that brings me his head. Bastard isn't dead yet!
Já budu se nahoru, ne? To bylo. Nemůžu.
The Venus heat was making me sweat worse than 2-a-days in August. Fleeting memories. Not much to hold on to. Only the winds of hate carried me forward.
Jo, tam to je to, že jo? Yeah.
Oh, this is what they call poetic justice, Joe. You could have had a decent life, taking a dive on the field for the Reich. Now look at you. A limp dish rag groveling on the floor. Before I shoot your brains out, any last words?
Why haven't you fired the sun gun yet?
The Sonnengewehr? Oh, that's not operational yet. Are those your final words, slave?
No. But this is... Go long, you Nazi bastard. I laid into that son of a bitch just like my papa taught me all those years ago. For him, and all brothers and sisters who had suffered at the hands of the Nazis. Metza was finally dead, and I was pretty roughed up myself. Just when I thought the game was over. It looked like we were going into overtime.
Ok, tuto bylo docela celkem super. Takže jdeme za tu...
My word. Look at that handsome bloke. OSA secret agent Jack Valiant. Super spy for the British Empire. The Queen's greatest asset. Except for one other. Agent Silent Death. My name is Jessica Valiant. During the war, I helped my husband perform his duties behind the scenes. Inseparable, both on the job and off until 1946. Jack bought me time to escape. If I'd had a choice, it would have been the other way around. Funny that. After the love of my life was taken away from me, the world submitted to the Nazis, and my faith in humanity crumbled. I fled to Brazil, choosing a life in anonymity. It was a simpler life. A steady flow of fine alcohol and charming strangers served as my medication. Kept me afloat, without purpose or direction. Then one day I received a mysterious folder with the image of a crimson bulldog imprinted on it. Inside were the briefs for 3 assassination targets. Torture expert Uber-Commander Hans Stiglitz, Hollywood Nazi collaborator Chuck Lorentz, and the infamous General Gerhard Dunkel. What I read shook me to the core. The files provided evidence implicating these men as responsible for the betrayal, torture, and murder of my husband. These men had to die, and so I departed for California in the American territories. First on the list was Uber-Commander Hans, the man who tortured Jack. I'd spent the past years in a delightful blur of drinking and debauchery, but killing Nazis was like riding a bike. A dozen slit throats later, I found myself inside the Gestapo office in Sacramento, California. From there, I had to find my way to Uber-Commander Hans's office, at the top floor.
Überkommandant Hans hat sich bei mir über Sie beschwert.
Tut mir sehr leid.
Offenbar ärgert es ihn, dass Sie ihm immer über die Schulter schauen, wenn er etwas entdeckt. Sogar bei geheimen Dokumenten.
Ich bin halt von Natur aus neugierig, hat mir meine Mutter immer gesagt.
Zur Hölle mit dir.
Männer, ich bin in meinem Büro und bereite wichtige Dokumente für General Dunkel vor. Achten Sie auf verdächtige terroristische Aktivitäten. Und bringt mir bitte eine Tasse Tee und ein Schinkenbrötchen. Heil Hitler.
Uber-Commander Hans was my first hit in years. Felt like a stiff drink to take the edge off, but I had to stay focused.
Commander Hans. Zdar. Řveš jak ženská kurva. Tady nemůžu. Tady můžu, to nemůžu.
Ein Toter! Da drüben los! Hier liegt einer! Komm rein, ist sauber! Er hat die Position gewechselt! Er hat die Position!
Pejsek! Není pejsek, vole. Jsem trošku dostal pejsek, vole. Tady je vystříleno. Tady někde, vole. Kráva, takový radar, kdyby tě, vole. Upgrade kit, nice. A prodloužený násobí. Ty krás. A což je tady plánovali? Soldat Jürgen Notes. Oktoberfest invite. Oni i tady bude dodržovat Oktoberfestem. Já šprtela, mámo. Great German food. No jo. Kuk. Daar. Dík.
From drunken midnight beach walks in Sao Paulo to skulking through Nazi Tossa Central, I wondered if I was up to par after all these years.
Männer, seid heute besonders wachsam. Ich hatte eine ziemlich schlimme Vorahnung. Man könnte sagen, sie kam mir im Traum. Und wo sind mein Tee und mein Schinkenbrötchen? Herrgott nochmal!
In diesem Bereich ist nichts!
Ještě někdo, na koho jsem tady zapomněl, kurva. Ne, kurva, špatně, vole. Seď.
Years of boozing had left a mark.
Eindringling, Eindringling! Verteidigen Sie das Büro von Überkommandant Hans um jeden Preis! Ich wiederhole! Verteidigen Sie das Büro von Überkommandant Hans um jeden Preis!
Radši proč to? Tady něco? Jako to? Vyčtení? No. Jo, je.
And so another Nazi bellend had been sent to hell. Good riddance, Uber Commander Hans. I could feel the tug of war inside. a craving to escape this dreadful reality. But I couldn't. Not until each and every one of these Nazis was 6 feet under. Until my Jack was avenged. Next up, the man who betrayed Jack. Actor, filmmaker, and Nazi collaborator Chuck Lorentz. Once an undercover agent for the OSA, now a stooge for the Reich. Like so many American traitors, that snake was generously rewarded for collaborating with the Nazis and had been promoted to head producer of American propaganda. Lorentz was now a powerful man with powerful friends. Well, this powerful man was about to have a rendezvous with Agent Silent Death. So this was Paragon Studios, mouthpiece for Nazi America, doling out rubbish propaganda to the masses. Spotted the glass-domed main offices draped in Nazi banners beyond the sound stages. That's where my target would be.
Za nimi to baví víc, než do toho Gunslingera. Tutaj, mapka, jo. Hele, inspect. Chuck Lorentz, memo.
Hast du ihn gesehen, den Kerl?
Ten už je tady, vole, ani se ho nedotkovala, ale okej, vole.
Guards, this is Charles Lorentz speaking. As you know, I have a very important shoot coming up. Now, with the horrible murder of my friend Uber-Commandant Hans Stieglitz, I want everyone to keep their ears open and eyes peeled, all right? Don't want any degenerate terrorist sneaking around on the premises.
Ne, ty vole, počkej, ale kudy mám jít, kurva? Huh? Jako... What? Jo, tohle, jo. Už to vidím, ne, vole.
Guards, it's Charles Lorentz again. I have told you countless times, no one is allowed to disturb me when I'm in the zone. Acting requires perfect concentration, and you are ruining the preparations of my upcoming immaculate performance with your constant, idiotic interruptions of flimsy requests and complaints. Thank you.
Hier ist ein erwischt! Nicht einer. Er ist tot!
Co hustý tohle tohle? Tady tak kouníš trovecké, inspect, jo. What the hell? To je hustý? To je nahoře, ne? Jo.
The Paragon Studios office building looked exactly like the place a wanker like Lorentz would fester.
Everyone, The upcoming shoot for the new movie Blitzmensch Returns, Vengeance for the Aryan Race, has a guard role available due to sudden illness. The part involves no talking, and there will be free knockwurst. Now, since I'm sure there will be many volunteers, please form an orderly line outside my office later today at 7 p.m.
Wie geht's? Alles klar?
Ja. Kam dich.
You have a drinking problem, bartender in Sao Paulo once said. Bloody Nazis are marching on your streets and you're telling me I have a problem? The world had gone mental, and I just needed a drink. Maybe drinking wasn't the solution, but it sure soothed the pain. Look, what else was there? Anyway, I was a big girl, and I decided when I could drink. Bloody hell, Jessica. Stop obsessing about your drinking.
No, ese posado ya sé yo. Ty vole, na druhou stranu, já potřebuju do píči, vole. He? Počkej, co? Tudy? Jo. A tudy. Kurva, to je velký, do koho ne? To potom?
Was?
Ne vás. Chobuj, ty vole. To ještě... Ten bude dole? Tak nahoře. Nahoře. Tyhle, dobrý hod. A teď můžu sunat tuto. To bylo do držky nebo do oka? To ještě si to drží. Okay. Počkej, a kudy tudy do Betléma zase, ty vole? Aha, až ty druhý dveře. Takže tyhle. Jen se posad zpátky. to bylo doma, Tady byl ještě jeden, ne? Se ne? Proč já jsem kurva jsem? Počkej, aha. Já tudy musím. Jo, aha, tady je další bros. Kurně jiná je taková.
Blitzmensch, prepare to be blitzed? Let's have some God.
Tady.
Ein Toter. Das ist nicht.
Proč jste tu? Co? Kudy, tudy? Čup. Ty vole, on má knížku, jo? Pojď, už není.
I'd planned on spending the end of my days in Brazil. I was at the point where it seemed my years of strife were finally over. Jack was fading away into the distant past, obscured by the spirits medicating my soul. I should have realized that's not how life works. And now it came down to this. General Dunkel, the man who killed my Jack. The coward had long ago decided to hide away on the moon. General Dunkel would be my last hit. Then I could go back to my old life and never return. Jack always said he was over the moon whenever something good happened. Well, my love, how I wish you were here. Moonbase Gamma was the loathsome General Dunkel's domain, a military research complex. It was just a matter of time before someone discovered the bodies in the transport, so I had to move fast.
Jeden. Druhé. Třetí. Čtvrté. Kurva, tam máme velký doggy. Very big doggy. No.
Achtung, ihr nichtsnützigen Magen! Hier spricht General Dunkel! Ein Blutjäger ist in diese Anlage eingedrungen. Ich mache euch dafür verantwortlich und werde jeden von euch hervorten Einschweißpinsel persönlich hinrichten, wenn ihr ihn nicht aufhaltet. General Dunkel, Ende! Alles klar, das ist jetzt meine Position!
Okay. No počkej, ale kde jsou? 17, 12, 18, ne? Tady.
Warnung, unbefugter Zugang. Die Türsteuerung kann nur durch autorisierte Personen oder über das automatische Notfallsystem bedient werden.
It was time for more extreme measures.
Dívej z cesty, vole. Taky. No počkej, ale kde je ten odcas, vole, kterýho? A ti seru na komandanta, vole, jde ten komandant do piče, vole. Aha. Ty vole, on je celou dobu tady, ty vole. A kde je zase? No tak venku asi nebude, ne? To by byla kravina. Ty vole, kde je? What the hell? To je někde vzadu, no? A to je blbost, tam nic není. Ty vole. Číslíčka se ze mnou dělá prdel, vole. Jo, on je tady. Aha, počkej, vole. Easy, ne, vole. No, takhle do piču, vole. Jak to otevřou? Jak? Takhle? Dva. No, to se na ně. Tak prej asi nejebu, vole, protože nevím, jak budem, počkej.
Agent Silentness! Yes, I know it's you. Are you on a quest for vengeance? To assassinate the three people who destroyed your idiot husband? Then I suppose I esteem your crowning achievement? I think not, terrorist.
Maybe he was right. Maybe I was finally in over my head. Maybe Jack would never be avenged. Well, at least I'd die trying.
Transportsysteme im Sektor deaktiviert. Luftdruck fällt. Warnung, Sauerstoffniveau fällt. Warnung, sofort evakuieren. Warnung, sofort evakuieren. Halten Sie sich an die Protokolle. Evakuieren Sie den General zuerst. Warnung, Sauerstoff gefährlich niedrigem Niveau. Warnung, Evakuierung läuft.
No, kudy já mám jít teda? Zpátky.
Warnung, Sauerstoffniveau bei 50%.
No, a on je tady.
Warnung, Sauerstoffniveau bei 30%.
Jo, zase zpátky teda. Počkej, a to je teda kudy? No, to je tu tady. Do prdele. Kudy jako ta cesta byla?
Warnung, Sauerstoffniveau bei 10%. Warnung, Sauerstoffniveau bei 5%. Warnung, Sauerstoffniveau bei 0%.
Co?
As I stood over Jack's bane, a sense of emptiness overcame me. The deed was done, and yet the hole in my heart would not fully heal. I watched a million stars sparkling in the void. Earth looked so serene from up above. How charming a con man was distance. And so I returned to my old life in Brazil, determined to end my days in oblivion. It wasn't a bad way to go, all things considered. But something had changed. That empty feeling remained, and no liquor could fill its void. Then one day, another letter came, signed by the enigmatic Crimson Bulldog. The American Revolution was in full force, and the resistance needed me. I understood in that moment what the emptiness meant. This wasn't just about avenging Jack. No. This was bigger than me. So I traveled back to America to fight the Nazis once again. Maybe I was heading towards certain death, but Agent Silent Death would not go quietly into the night.
Pěkný, hodně pěkný, hodně pěkný. Takže nám už zbývá jenom ta třetí. A to je zatím všechno, mějte se a čus čus.